Hello out there, casual fanatics. Jeremy here. I have, in fact, actually managed to get past the contagious stage of my strep throat to where I can actually get out and about to do stuff. And it is Medieval Fair in Norman, Oklahoma at Reeves Park. So, yeah, we're gonna see if we can find a place to park here and go out and have some fun. By the way, with me,
hello everyone.
Official Casual Mode Sports correspondent Robert, and host of his own podcast, Kyle's Comments, which you can find on SoundCloud
And Podcast Machine.
Like I said, we're just finding a place to park right now. I was going to be one of those assholes who cosplays as the Doctor, but, with the way that my health has been lately, I ultimately decided I should probably dress a little bit warmer, especially because it is a cooler weather day. So, yeah, just long sleeve shirt and jacket, and probably show some of the interesting things that we find about. I know one thing, I'll probably stand for hours mesmerized at just watching if there are any booths with people actively smithing, doing demonstrations of blacksmithing. I will probably just be completely mesmerized by it because that's the coolest shit ever. This is not my first time coming to this. It is Robert's though. And it has not been, it's been about 5 years or so since I got to go. The last time I got to go would have been back in 2011. So, kind of a spiritual pilgrimage for me, as it were, to return to a festival which I have loved so much. So, next time you see us, we're going to be entering the fair proper. See you in a bit. Here's irony for you. Solid wooden shot glass with a Decepticon logo on it. You know what? I've always been a fan of Star of Scream. This should not surprise you at all. D20 maces and staves with D20 heads. We're in a Renaissance fair. This stuff is geeky as all get out. Of course something like this was going to happen. You know, I thought about trying on one of these to tease my fangirls. But then I realized I don't have any fangirls. By the way, a bit ago, when I showed you that Decepticon shot glass, I actually did buy it. $15 for a handcrafted wooden shot glass with the Decepticon logo on it. I, Starscream, am now leader of the Decepticons. Let us drink to that. A fairy and a dryad. Got my bags in the way. A fairy and a dryad. I love Renaissance Fair cosplayers. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, the dryad cosplayer, obviously on stilts. That is called dedication to your art. That you're going on stilts for your cosplay. That's freaking dedication. See, this is why I didn't have to cosplay the Ninth Doctor. There are people around cosplaying various other ones. Well, there is one other reason why I didn't decide, that I ultimately decided not to cosplay the Ninth Doctor. It requires me to shave, and the last few days, for obvious reasons, i.e. the strep throat, I have been a little bit on the lazy side. So, only one thing to say about this, good on ya. We are now in my favorite part of the Medieval Fair. The parts with the smithing demonstrations. So cool! Things I love about Renaissance Fairs number 37, the Great Puns. That booth has some really cool swords. Shade on my price range though. Ah, hey, falconry demonstrations. Cool. I freaking love birds of prey, I really do. They're so cool, so majestic. Although this one keeps tapping his foot like he's waiting for something. Hopefully not to attack me. No, he's trained. This is your friendly reminder that there is nothing actually scary about a plague doctor. They are just doing their job. That beak is to help keep them sanitized from people who are sick. Like me. I felt I was long past due on restocking on some end scents, so I picked up some sticks while we were here from some people. There have been a few plague doctors around, of course, but that's not unexpected. What is unexpected is the Homestuck cosplayers. What? Furries. Furries everywhere. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just that this is the last place I expected to see one. You all know that I am a man who wears many hats. Most of them black. This is another one. So what'd you think, Robert?
It was my first time at the Renaissance Fair, and not bad.
Alright, sorry about that car noise. Of course, it's a rather busy intersection around here, with people coming in and out. This happens round about the first main weekend in April every year, down here in Norman. Let us go. Bismillah. No, they'll let us go. Okay, good. Did not get much. They did have several booths that were actually selling weapons, actual forged weapons. Of course, most of them were that, like, I think the cheapest ones I found were like 300. But nothing that I actually wanted that was in that price range. The most awesome one that they had was this rapier that had just the most beautiful grain lines on it. 5,500. So I set it gently down and walked away. But even so, I do recommend coming here at least one day out of the week. They have special events that go through the weekend. Tomorrow, I think it was tomorrow that the program had said that they were going to have a wedding, which we are not staying for, which we did not want to be here for, because
He's got work commitments.
Yeah, I'm going back to work tomorrow, and even then, we'd probably have other stuff to do. Maybe other things that we might be on camera for. We'll just see how that goes. If not, well, then the next time you see us will be us signing off. I've really got to get some kind of mounting system in here for the car. By the way, I should also mention something else very, very important that we got done today. Finally got an additional key made for my car, which Robert is currently using the other key. Very important thing to make sure that you have multiple sets of keys for cars. In case you lose one or one gets locked in. You kind of want to future-proof against problems as much as possible when you own a vehicle, you know? Use the force to open the base doors. All right, then. I knew it would work, eventually. And that's about everything else of importance. My one cool treat for the day, Frappuccino. First bit of coffee-type beverage that I've had in quite some time. Sorry for the glare there. I was kind of pointed toward the corner that my lamp was looking at. Oh, by the way, a little addition to the set here. My medal collection from 5Ks. Yes, it is a very small collection, but I am proud of it nonetheless. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this day. Until next time, I'm Jeremy. This has been Casual Mode. Keep it casual, y'all.